Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. I just wanted to share that today is a wonderful day for a new beginning, for starting anything that you've been wanting to initiate, to manifest, to whatever it is, a new business, a new project, maybe a new relationship, just a new start. If you do it on this day, astrologically, it's going to be very abundant, it's going to grow, and it will bring you a lot of happiness because both of the luminaries are in its exaltation state. The moon is exalted in Taurus today, the sun is exalted in Aries today, so very strong positions. And it happens every year, this day, usually in April, but sometimes it's closer to the beginning of the month, and then some years it's closer to the middle of the month. So yes, just an advice in case you've been thinking of a good day to start something, or to maybe do even some like rituals and manifestation, or like scripting. Amazing energies today. And we've got a love reading, and it's about your next relationship. I have 3 piles of cards for you guys to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose the citrine stone. Let's see, what do you have to know about your next relationship? And we've got 5 of Wands, Sorrow, Ace of Swords, Wedding, the Knight of Pentacles, and Thief. Okay, it feels like there is definitely a lot of disappointment in the past for you guys in regards to relationships and love, and even interacting with people. It feels messy, and I don't feel like it's coming from you. It just feels very turbulent and full of conflict and contradiction, and you not being able to get on the same page with people. In general, I don't feel like it's necessarily a relationship. It's just, even if you want the same, especially if like a relationship that you've been in the past, your last relationship, let's say that, even if you wanted the same thing with that person that you used to be with, just the means of getting to that goal, of making it happen, was totally different. And it's so disappointing and heartbreaking for you especially. I'm sensing a lot of sadness, a lot of almost like so much, I've wasted so much energy, I spent so much time on this, on trying to make something work, and it was just like what's the expression, waving the log in the air to get rid of the fly. Probably I'm not making any sense, but I'm not sure if I that expression, I can't remember, but you get the gist. Just very pointless feeling I'm getting here, pointless efforts, and eventually we went against each other. We didn't understand each other. We were not on the same page. And there is a disappointment after disappointment here in your love life. Just sadness, a lot of sadness. And 5 of Wands, it's often the energy of ego battles, of competition, of who is going to hold the power in this relationship, who is going to be the one to take the lead and direct it to a certain path. And it's almost like nobody here is giving in. And the people you used to be with, it's almost as though you couldn't be weak with them, but you also couldn't let them maybe decide for you, or take advantage of you, or just be somehow manipulative. And that's why there's this constant opposition and contradiction and clashes in your relationships. It doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel harmonious. Again, you guys, if this doesn't resonate with you, probably not your reading. Don't watch this video, don't waste your time, choose another pile or another video. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. If your relationships have been beautiful and peaceful and harmonious and brought you nothing but love and peace, definitely not your reading. I sense a lot of pain here in the past. We couldn't make it work. We've been trying and trying, but then eventually it was all leading to this bitter feeling in both of us. And also the sense of loss. Almost like every time I had to go through this, it never gets easier. It never gets easier. What's happening now? Pile 1. I'm seeing a lot of clarity in your mind. It's almost like I'm crystal clear on what I want now. Especially in the past, if in the past I was like trying to, I don't know, I'm getting the imagery of someone trying to swim, but it's not happening and they're just splashing in the water. That's how I imagine you trying to build your love life or make it work with the people, with certain people in your life. Just no swimming is happening, you're not moving, you're just making the mess and splashing everything and being so confused and disoriented. Now, there's so much clarity here. There's so much, you see now what it is that you want. You know exactly what you want and your mind is unwavering. It's like you guys, I feel like you made this decision at some point. It's either very recently in the past or you're currently in the process of deciding, of getting clear about where you want to end up in regards to your love life, what you truly want. And that's a stable relationship, that's a marriage, that's commitment, that's something pure, sacred, that's not manipulation, that's not games, that's not chaos, that's not jealousy or misunderstandings. That's tradition, that's peace, that's commitment. And we actually got this beautiful card, wedding, right in the middle of your reading. And I feel like that's almost what you decided on from now on. Or maybe you said to yourself, my next relationship will be with someone I will end up building a future with. I will end up marrying, growing old together. It's in your mind more so. I'm sensing it's coming from your mind. Maybe you even like wrote it down somewhere or made a plan, like scripted about it, whatever it is. But it feels like a conscious, self-aware, crystal clear decision. This is what I want, and I will not settle for less. Wonderful energy, very different from what you used to be in the past, very different. I will not settle for anything less than this. Marriage, commitment, family. Maybe you even said it to someone, because it's a very mind, also verbal energy with this swords energy, like maybe you shared about it with your friend or with your previous partner or just someone in your family. It just feels like you spoke it to the universe. That's what I want to say. Powerful, very powerful. You stated it, if it makes sense. I hope it does. You know, I heard somewhere, sometimes the universe is waiting for us to make that decision. At times we are wondering, oh, maybe I should, maybe it would be nice. But unless we make that decision, this is what I want. That's it. Period. Then the universe can deliver. And I do see someone coming your way in the future. And they have been taking their sweet time, because we've got the most stable suit of all with this Knight of Pentacles. But when the knight comes to his, or her, if it's a man watching me, final destination, they stay for good. They stay. They don't leave. And I feel like it's a very reliable person. It's a very stable person, dependable, someone very calm very almost reserved and practical, down to earth, hard working. I don't feel like they talk too much, because I can't speak when I started describing them. I don't feel like they're very talkative. They are the doer. They don't talk much, they do a lot. And for some reason, you are not expecting them, you guys. Or they will come at the moment when you don't expect them, like out of the blue. Because this combination, the Knight of Pentacles and Thief, it's like, it's a big surprise. It's a big surprise, this person coming in. And it's just almost as though they will come quietly, like out of nowhere. How did this person enter my life? I didn't even get a chance to register it, I should say. Register. But I love this energy. It feels very positive, feels very stable, it's a loyal energy. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story to this. Yeah, you've always wanted a home. You wanted a family. You feel like someone quite... That's a loud plane. I'm sorry, you guys, if you can hear it through my speaking. To pass. I feel like you always wanted a family, always wanted stability. Your energy is very traditional. It's very warm, homey, again, comfortable, secure. Security, that's what you wanted. And it's very much resonating with the energy of this Knight of Pentacles. It's also someone who wants to build, someone who wants to have a home, family, possibly children. Yeah, very secure, comfortable, like basis, foundation. That's what you wanted to get to. Let's look at your oracle cards. You've been a warrior in the past in your relationships. You've been someone who wounded warrior, I would say. You've been bruised by your relationships. I feel like at some point you've been so hopeful, but then one after another, one experience after another, a betrayal possibly, or just a lack of trust, it made you feel so weary and so worn down, almost so exhausted. We've got this warrior card. Exactly the energy of this Five of Wands here. I just wanted to make things work, and all I got is like a battle after battle, confusion after confusion. I'm getting Libra energy for some reason, like the axis of Aries and Libra very strongly here. Maybe you are Libra who used to deal with an Aries, or the opposite, the other way around. Maybe you've got your Moon in Aries or Moon in Libra. Just feels like you know that dynamic all too well, of making things work, sacrificing things to make things work. Compromise. All of that. It's almost like it was so difficult in the past, and it's been your biggest lesson. What do? Do I fight for myself and for my needs and for my wants and for my truth, or do I submit and swallow my pride? But again, that ego battle I'm sensing all over again here with this warrior. It's just so sad, because I feel like you go into a relationship with such a pure heart and just wanted to bring love and take care of someone, and what used to unfold in the relationships is just a constant struggle, constantly having to maybe set strong boundaries, or to fight for your truth, to fight for your needs, and maybe to prove the other person that you are worthy. Just all of that uncomfortable, chaotic energy that you're not so not used to, especially when you were younger. It's just something so foreign to you. I don't know why. And then we have this card, walking away. Yeah, definitely many of you have just said that this is it. I'm just so worn down, I'm so exhausted, this is not working for me. Almost like taking a last glance of what you had, maybe with some regret, maybe with some sadness, and just moving on. Going out of this like fence, or what it is. Yeah, it is a fence. Closing the gate behind you. this is not making me happy anymore. I've got to move on. I deserve more. I don't want to fight for this. There's almost like nothing to fight for anymore. That's what it feels like to me. What are we fighting for here even? Then we've got this card, express your love, and it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Interesting. I do see that there will be a chance for you to show your emotions, show your true self, but to be honest, I feel like at this time you are still healing, you are still a little bit closed up. Your energy feels a little bit closed up, especially with the Ace of Swords in the middle of your reading. You're more in your mind, although your mind is in a good place. You made that decision, you know what you want now, but opening your heart again and risking it, to be vulnerable, to show your weaknesses, to trust again, to express your feelings and emotions without being without fearing to be taken advantage of and whatnot. That's, I feel like you will take your time. And it's interesting because the Knight of Pentacles that is coming your way is a very patient energy. It's not the person who will rush. Nothing like the Knight of Wands. Very patient, very slow and steady, and I like it. Very consistent. Devoted as well. So I feel like with this person who's coming towards you, it will be easier for you to express yourself, to express your emotions, to show your beautiful heart finally without having to protect yourself or be like a hedgehog with spikes and wary and suspicious. Should I say that? Should I not? Should I be warm and caring? Should I be more detached? That kind of thing. And we also have this card, show the world the real you, and it's a full moon in Aquarius card. Absolutely. I feel like it's time for many of you to not be afraid, especially if there's something you do for a living that is strange, or maybe you have unusual interests. Maybe you're like a hippie, or you like off-grid life, or you're very spiritual, or whatever it is. You are into technology. Just express yourself just as you are, because I feel like this is how this person will notice you. This is how they will get attracted to you, and your craziness is going to be very attractive to them somehow. Your eccentricity, is that a word? It is. You being eccentric. Definitely show the world the real you, because they will love it. Oh yes, they will. They will like, oh, I need to go in this direction. Almost like I'm feeling them being so drawn to you, and they change wherever they were going, and this is interesting. I like this person's energy. They are so wonderful. And there's so much generosity about them. I don't know why I'm being so drawn to this Knight of Pentacles. It's like I keep talking about them. But I guess you guys might be curious about your next partner. And we will get more clarification on the signs and traits and physique. Also, we've got this beautiful card, Peace. I love seeing it for you guys, because you had... that's the only thing that was lacking in your past relationships. Maybe there was passion, maybe there was excitement and all those roller coasters and feeling like you're on the edge of life. But in reality, all you wanted was peace, was harmony, to feel like everything is good. This person will stay by my side. They will support me. They will be my rock. And everything was so shaky, so chaotic again in your past. And I feel like what's coming to... and I love all of this green color, heart chakra color. Just this feeling of liberation, peace and harmony in your next relationship. Comfort, stability. I love it. And then we have this card, be willing to express love, like a triple indication of the same message here, you guys. And it says express love to receive love. Again and again. Show the world the real you. Express your love just in this card. Very similar messages. Maybe in your past relationships you learned to be more aloof, more detached, more like, as long as I'm not too clingy, not too maybe sweet, caring, loving, this person is going to stay interested in me. As soon as I show some kind of interest, they pull back. So I shouldn't show people much interest. I shouldn't be warm and loving, and it's just not working. Even though it's my nature, other people don't react too well to it. I feel like that could be your logic here, and there is a big message to leave the past in the past. Let those people deal with their traumas and strange patterns of thinking in relationship and behaving. Do you. Be you. Show the world the real you. Express your love. Express your beautiful emotional nature. Express your soothing nature. Oh, I just love it. Express love to receive love. Yeah, to be honest, I feel like your next relationship is going to be very reciprocal, and that's something you haven't experienced yet. I feel like that's something you've been wanting, waiting for, never really came around so far. But what's coming, it will be very reciprocal. It's equal give and take on emotional level, on practical level, on mental level. It's just you give in, you get back exactly what you gave in the same amount, maybe even more. It's just pouring, two people pouring into each other. No games. I love this energy. It's just so healthy. I want to get more cards for you guys. Let's get more cards. Which deck? Let's get this one. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay. And we have this, oh, I'm sorry, my squeaky chair. And we have this message: don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Very, very similar undertone of this message is to do you, again, to do you, to be you, and do not take your past and your past experience as a reference for your future. Don't try to be who your ex wanted you to be, or don't try to be that who you think men currently would like women to be, for example. What qualities do men like in women nowadays? I don't know, like for example, like the most primitive Instagram models. Just an example. You don't have to look like them, you don't have to be like them, or being incredibly, I don't know, healthy, or like doing fitness and being all in a shape and muscly and all of that, all for men to be like top CEOs, like if that's what you think men would like, women would like. You guys, I apologize for the sound. Pichinka is eating something over there, which is not good, but I'll continue. Definitely don't make decisions based on what you think you should do. And that is coming from, I don't know, shame or guilt or just conditioning from the past, from the people, from society, social media, whatever it is. Maybe your parents. Just be you. Almost like risk it. Even if you feel like nobody would ever go for your type. Like if you're a complete weirdo, if you I don't know, you're into rock music and you, what it is. What can be strange about people nowadays? I'm an Aquarius rising. I accept everybody. I don't see anything as strange. I'm a total weirdo in my own life. I do strange things and totally no logic to me. If you knew me, you'd be like, oh my gosh. So I can't even come up with examples. Like, you want to have purple hair? Go for it. You'll find someone who will love that about you. Like that exact thing, your purple hair. What can be weird about people? Nothing. Just do you. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card, Secret Admirer. And it says, someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Again, just something about the person who's coming towards you. It will come as a surprise you would never expect. I feel like for some of you, that person could be on the periphery of your life. But for the majority, I don't feel like that's someone you know, because they're coming out of the blue. Like, how did this happen? How did this... Very unexpected. Yeah, a big surprise. Let's get let's get some descriptions. Oh no, let's get this another message about the relationship. Pile 1, what do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay. And we have this beautiful card, Ganesha. I think this is my favorite card in this whole deck. So Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, and I love the animals as a symbol. Animals as an animal. Animals. I love elephants as a symbol. Elephants as an animal, and just everything about them is just so grounding. And I used to live in Thailand. I grew up in Thailand. Love those creatures, and their symbolism is prosperity, fertility, family. It's the one of the strongest symbols of family, of commitment, and definitely protection and guidance. That's what your relationship will feel like. Like there are no obstacles. Everything is easy. It's flowing. It's healthy. And this deck has very dark messages as well, so you got a wonderful card. And at the bottom of the deck we have this card Liberation as well. It says breaking free from a negative attachment. This could be something you're doing right now, going through right now, letting go of this unhealthy patterns in your past relationships, with your ex-partners probably. Just not working for me anymore. I'm ready for new. Let's get some descriptions of your next partner, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys, bear with me. So what do you have to know about your next romantic partner, pile 1? We have bright, so it's definitely going to be somebody very intelligent, very smart, very hardworking. I feel like this is a very skillful person. They know what they're doing. I feel like educated. They are educated as well, very well educated. Maybe they have a degree. Yeah, empathetic. Yeah, wonderful. Definitely not a narcissist or somebody who has no empathy, very compassionate person. Then we've got this guy Taurus. Beautiful, so this could be a Taurus. And actually the Knight of Pentacles is a very Taurian energy, someone very down to earth, very loving, very kind, very sensual, very hardworking. I don't know. I say hardworking and there is this message. So definitely, that's what I was feeling from the very beginning. A very hardworking person. They don't talk much, even though they have a lot to say. But I feel like they're not choosing. They're not choosing to talk. I can't speak. You see, every time I want to talk about them, I either choke or the words don't come out. I feel like that could be like a little warning, because if you are someone who likes to have very extensive conversations, you'll have to pull it out of them, like, let's talk about this. Make them excited about conversations. And then we have this card Mature. Yeah, wonderful to see. You are definitely ready for someone mature, somebody who knows what they want at this point, just like you. Somebody who is not playing around or just wishy-washy and like, let's see how it goes, that type of energy. It's either I want you or I don't. And then we have this card Art. So they could be interested in art, or you might meet where in a place that's connected to art, like a museum, or I don't know, cinema even, that's art. Some kind of art shop. What else is connected to art? Yeah, maybe they are an artist themselves. In any form, like a musician, a painter, dancer even. But to be honest, I feel like they're doing something, how do I explain it? It's like their mind and their body connected. I'm not sure how to explain it well. And we also have this card spirituality at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, wonderful. You guys, I also want to get a few tea leaf messages for you, and you know how it works with this deck. It's huge, 200 cards. So I'm just going to pull the messages, I'm going to mix them, and then I will pull the messages just like a lottery cards, lottery numbers, slots, what are they called? Pile 1. What do you have to know about your next relationship, your next romantic partner? Okay. So the first card we've got here is Seahorse. And it says family matters. So beautiful. Yeah. You guys, I'm almost like 90% sure that you will end up building a family with this person. It's just someone who is going to be very easy with. Someone that is focused on that already. They want to build a family with someone. And as soon as you get together, it's like boom, boom, boom. Easy. Let's do it. Such a cute imagery, seahorse, family matters. Yeah, it will feel like family, this person. Then we've got this card Vine, and it says seek out information that will help you. And not wine as a drink, vine as the plant. I will show you the imagery and my explanations. Interesting. Seek out information that will help you. I feel like this person will be someone who is very helpful in general, giving the best advice, just encouraging you. If you're struggling with something, can't make a decision, cannot fix a problem, they will be the one to go, like for you, especially. Just their impact on you is very powerful. Like a safe haven, to be honest. There's something about fertility in this connection, growth and abundance, and just very earthly, I want to say, very down-to-earth energy. Just this person will totally ground you. Even me sitting in this energy, it feels really good. We also had this card woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. You might also meet this person, your next partner, through a woman, through your friend, maybe a sibling, maybe a mother. So yeah, maybe they will introduce you to them. Maybe you will be in a company with another woman. Especially for, I feel like, the women who are watching me. Not so much for men. And for men, I feel like this will be the partner. That indicates the partner that is coming towards you. Then we've got this card Beetle, and it says good fortune. Oh, I love it. I love it. And all the Pentacles energy and Taurus, it's all about fortune, abundance, financial stability, material stability, growth, prosperity. Yeah. Wonderful energy. Just everything is good. That's what I want to say about this partnership. It just feels like everything is good right here, right now, as it is. That's what it feels like. You know, this relationship where you are like constantly going to the past. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe this wasn't right. And then you go to the future all the time, waiting for something to happen, for them to propose, for you to improve communication, to know each other better, to get to the next stage. And I feel like in this connection, it's just right now, everything is good as it is. That's what it feels like. It will feel like for you guys. Then we've got this card Carrot. It says opportunity or windfall. Interesting. Again, very earthly. It's almost like maybe you guys will leave off grid and you will grow your food, because we've got so much earthly energy, very grounded, very almost like I want to put my hands in the ground and grow something, plant something, put the seeds, pull potatoes or carrots. It just feels very close to earth, very close to Gaia, very natural and healthy and grounding, beautiful energy. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you, gave you the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this white obsidian stone. Let's see what your next relationship will be like. What do you have to know about it? And we've got the 7 of Pentacles, Thought, the Hangman, Misfortune, the Sun, and Sides. Pile 2. I feel like you guys have been waiting for something, at least something, to happen in your love life for quite a long time. There is a strong emphasis on waiting, on just extended period of time. Almost like you've done your work, maybe you've done your manifestations, maybe you've decided that you are ready for a new relationship, maybe you've improved your life in some way. It feels like everything was very stale. Especially in the past here with the 7 of Pentacles, almost like I've done my work. I've healed myself. I've invested so much time and energy in retrospection, in healing, in improving maybe my finances, in educating myself, maybe taking even some courses on relationships, whatever it is, learning on how to manifest a healthy relationship, how to attract a healthy partner, for example. Just something about working on yourself, putting those seeds into the ground. Where are my fruits? Where are the fruits of my labor? Why are they not coming? Why is nothing happening? Why? How much more do I have to wait? And there's this constant overthinking about it that I'm getting for you, pile 2, like ruminating. And with you especially, I feel like you guys are much, you're more so over the past, you're over the pain from the past. Certain ex-partners, unlike the first pile, there was still some turbulence that was affecting those, the people who chose that pile. With you, your energy feels more clean. You're not as attached to the past anymore. You're not going back and forth to the past and feeling like maybe I should go to that person from my past that I used to have relationship with if nothing new is coming. I don't feel like that's you. You are just sitting there and waiting. I do see that you are quite a patient person and you will not settle for just something. But it's feeling like that this waiting is nagging on you. This time it's making you feel like, how long has it been? Almost like, how much longer? And especially now, there's something happening in your life that you have to take care of. It just feels like, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be a problem, financial problem, or maybe something in your family, or just a turbulent time in general in your life that is making you almost shift your perspective. Like you're not looking at relationship as much, at love, your love life as much. You're not hoping. It's almost as though you had to like shift your perspective and look at things from a little bit different angle. Something else is needing your attention, something else. Maybe your living situation, maybe your spirituality. It's almost as though something is pressing, there is a pressing issue. So you kind of, you pull back again, you almost put on pause. You put on pause your love life. I don't see you being active, going out and about, mingling with people and flirting. Trying to find a new partner and partying every day. That's not you. That's not you. You're almost like, I need to go into my cocoon. I need to take care of the certain issue or whatever it is, like maybe my personal life, in the sense that my inner life, my emotions, my heart, take care of something that is burning, something that is this crisis of sort happening. And that's why, again, I feel like you put that sphere aspect of your life on pause, and that's why it's still like in ethers. It's not happening in 3D, but something is going to make you very happy quite soon. It's almost like I'm sensing summertime, I'm sensing warmer month. It could be June, July. I feel like something big is coming, something very interesting. All of your sadness will go away, all of your disappointment, and just feeling like you're not living your life. It's going to go, because we've got this beautiful card, the Sun. I do feel like for me it's the card of happiness, of a wish fulfillment, of just joy. This makes me happy, this makes me fulfilled. I feel like for many of you, your relationship is coming closer to the summer, maybe even late May. And it feels very abundant, it feels very expansive, and it's just, whatever happens, a new connection, a new relationship is going to make you feel very joyful. And there is this contrast with this Sides card, which is all about sadness, waiting, missed opportunity, just this melancholic state. And above it we've got the Sun. This is my time. This is my time to shine, to be myself, to enjoy myself. Definitely, we will clarify with the cards, but I definitely see someone coming around. It feels like a manifestation almost of what you've been putting into the ground, what you've been trying to achieve. The seeds you've put into the ground in the past, might have been even years ago, like a few years ago. Maybe you made a list of the qualities you want in a perfect partner. I feel like you're gonna get exactly what you wanted, exactly to the T, for you guys. I don't know why, that's the feeling I'm getting here intuitively. You're gonna get what you imagined, you're gonna get what you wanted. Exactly that person. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story. There's a lot of pain and disappointment and heartbreak that you've experienced in your past relationships, in general in your love life. Just, my hopes were so high and my expectations were never met. The promises that you made, they were never delivered. Almost just like your heart was aching for sure in the past. And I feel like that's something that made you decide maybe to make a list. For some reason I feel like you're very particular about what you want, pile 2. I don't know why. You have maybe almost to the physical trait. You have that person in your mind, exactly who you want. This or nothing, almost. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Look at this. Yeah, there's a lot about self-love here as well. Self-worth and self-love and knowing your value, knowing what you deserve. I feel like, to be honest, your energy feels shy to me, like timid, and you're not someone who's very loud, proactive, and ready to show yourself to the world. This is me, take it or leave it. Like very, definitely introverts. These are my introverts, I feel like. Very secluded, you like to have time to yourself. That's how you grow, being by yourself, learning something, taking time off. Loneliness, nature, isolation, like 12th house energy is coming through very strongly. That's how you grow, that's your comfort zone. But it's also a zone of growth. And the first card we've got here is chaos and conflict. Yeah, that could be something you went through in the past in your relationships. I feel like not even external conflict. There was a lot of internal conflict within you, like your heart being torn. Why am I still in this relationship if it's not working, if I'm not getting what I want, if this person is not valuing me? Should I stay, should I go? Is there a future what do we do? Almost like being torn and constant discomfort and really chaos in your soul because of how you felt. And maybe you didn't show it overtly, but inside of you just something doesn't sit right about your love life, about the people you've been in. Maybe on the surface everything looks good and there's passion and all of that. Things feel like there's chemistry. But if you zoom out and look at things from a bigger scale, I don't think we would ever have a future with this person. I cannot build with them, I cannot trust them. That kind of energy. Oh, you guys. Your energy feels so mellow to me, like you would never harm a fly. You would never even... I feel like at times you don't even stand up for yourself. That's why... Oh, I'm getting... almost like you do everything for the others. You're a very humble person. You are all about service and you're very compassionate, especially with the people you love. You put yourself, your whole identity on the background. It's muted. It's almost like it's muted for others to shine, for the people that you love. While you yourself, you are lost. You shut yourself away. That's what it feels like to me. Again, 12th house stuff very strongly here. Just someone who is not... You totally need someone who would encourage you to come out and be yourself and just show the world who you are and not sacrifice yourself for the sake of another person shining or taking the lead and being all, you know? How do I explain it well so you get... Well, I guess you get the gist, but your energy feels just so supportive and so like a background singers. You have the lead singer who's like everybody's applauding for, and then there are background singers and they are so beautiful and they get attuned to the main singer and they are quieter, usually more quiet, and but nobody remembers their names. Nobody even remembers how they look like, because we've got the star on the stage and they're just standing with the microphone at the back. And I feel like that's your energy in relationships. Such a supportive, encouraging... You're the sustainer. I feel like even if you take yourself out of the equation, out of the relationship, the other person would feel shaky, like they're losing their ground without you. And sometimes they don't value you when you are in a relationship as much as they should. Because there's just something so shy and soft and gentle about you. You would never assert yourself or say a rude word to another person. Let's move on. I don't know why I went on the whole describing you. Describing you. I don't know why. And then we've got this card New Moon in Aquarius, and it says bring love into the situation. Yeah. To be honest, I do see love coming your way. But there's this feeling that time after time life happens. And you put that aspect of your life on pause. Or maybe you feel like, no, it's not a good time. I'm busy with this. I don't have time to go out. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to socialize. Again, that introverted energy I'm getting here. And there's definitely an advice to love people, to just love people, to express your emotions, to say what it is that you want to say, to compliment people. You are so good at it. We need more people like you guys, to be more verbal, to be more expressive, to not be afraid to shine, to be exactly who you are. The same message keeps coming through. And with this Aquarius message, Aquarius people are very individualistic, very eccentric, unusual, and they don't give about what other people think of them. Definitely not. Shine your light, be yourself, say whatever it is you want to say. Speak your truth, especially with this card 5th chakra and Archangel Gabriel, throat chakra. Don't be afraid to sing your song, to be yourself, to say what it is, what is on your mind. There's this quietness about you, just like, I'd rather keep things to myself. That energy I'm getting here. This situation does not need my opinion. I would rather keep it to myself, reflect on it in my own time. That kind of energy, it's very wholesome, it's very beautiful, but I feel like you will meet your person when you are the most expressive, the most you, unapologetically yourself. That's when they're coming around. And they're going to encourage your shine, which is the most beautiful part of it, of this whole relationship. It's like, I love exactly who you are, just be yourself, don't be afraid. Like a gentle nudge. We also have this card, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, for sure. Especially if now you feel like, oh, I have no idea when this is going to come. Not very likely. I'm busy. I have this thing to tend to. With the sun, it's a very optimistic energy. It's the wish being granted. So don't give up. Stay optimistic. Stay positive. Say your affirmations. Do your rituals. Do your manifesting, whatever it is. It's coming. I feel like you guys already done the work. If you feel like you're tired of doing things, just let it go. And it's almost like the law of assumption. Assume that it has already come, it has already happened, or it is on its way to you. And you don't have to do anything anymore. That's the approach I feel like you could take here. So you have this relationship manifesting. And we also have this card, self-worth. Yeah, again, it's almost as though you guys, you might have Libra moon or Gemini moon. It's as though you draw your self-esteem and self-worth, you see it through other people's eyes. Like, you measure it by how much you can do for other people, how loved you can make another person feel, how much you can care for other person. That's where you draw your self-worth and value yourself more. I feel like now it's the time for you to just realize that you can be loved without sacrificing yourself, without nursing another person, without being someone's crutch. Is it how it's pronounced? Crutch. Just as you are, you can be loved for who you are, unconditionally. Your moody self, your happy self, your angry self, your joyful self, all of that. The right person will love all of that. Again, self-worth work is definitely happening here. And I feel like a new relationship, the person who's coming in, they will encourage you loving yourself more, just as you are. And then we have this card, embrace your emotions. It says, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Yeah, you are such a deep people. Very wise, very spiritual. And you are really good at detaching, like not being emotionally, even if there is a conflict happening around you, you can zoom out, like boom, and see things with a very neutral stance, like what's happening here, who is in the rights here, who is, how do I explain it? Like you do not get triggered by much, you do not get emotionally attached to, and you don't overreact. There's just something about you that 12th house, again, that 12th house energy, like Neptunian, very intuitive people, very compassionate, but at the same time you see things from a bigger perspective all the time, and it's just so unusual because the majority of people, they are zooming in, they're in the problem, they're in the conflict. You know, I hope I'm making sense. I wish I could convey it better. Again, what else am I feeling here? Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Yeah, showing your emotions, showing your beautiful self, singing your song, speaking when your voice is shaking even. That's definitely your phrase, your quote. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes. That's you. Did we look at the bottom of your deck, you guys? Yeah, we did. Let's get some more messages. I know there is not much that came through about your person, more so about how you're going to feel, but we'll get some clarifications on them in a second. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay, I feel like this card wanted to jump out. And we have this message, jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. I love it, especially the appreciation part. It's almost as though you never really got appreciated for who you are, just who you are. People would thank you for being nice, for being polite, maybe for doing something to them. I feel like it's a childhood conditioning. You've never been appreciated for your character, for your interests, for your talents. It's just, you are good when you are helping somebody, when you are sharing, for example, with other siblings or whatever, your friends. You are good when you are nice. You are good when... But appreciating yourself, your essence, appreciating you, your essence, it's just something very foreign for you, and that's where self-esteem comes into the play. And I feel like in this relationship, described with the sun energy, this person will just love you for who you are. You won't have to sacrifice yourself for them. You won't have to be like, maybe to people please with them. It's just, you exist. And that's the best thing about you. That's all. Oh, at the bottom of this deck we have this card, Tree of Life, and it says fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings, beautiful energy. Yeah, this is like a very abundant, very prosperous connection, and definitely spiritual bond between the two of you is going to be very powerful. Summer, you guys, I feel like summer. When the trees are green, that's when this person is coming. Like the late spring and summer months. I wanted to get, let's get one more message about this connection first. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay, and we have this beautiful card. I love the colors on it. So mellow. I feel like it's your colors. Just look at them. Beautiful blue and pink and what do we have? Soft purple and like moonshine. This is the moon actually. I don't know if you can tell with the... Yeah, it's better if you look in life. But the message in it. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Oh my gosh. To be honest with you guys, I feel like this is the motto you live by. Maybe in a different form, maybe that's energetically how you feel, but that's the motto you live by. I'm here to do good. I'm here to love people. And I feel like you've been like that since being little. Like you're a very pure soul, very innocent, very loving. And you're not so attached to material possessions. You're not here to build an empire, like amazing business, to earn all of the money in the world, to have like some social prestige and influence people in any way. It's almost as though you always knew that you are here to love the wounds in people, but to pour this healing energy into them as much as you can, as fast as you can. It's almost like that's your automatic mode in life, and you always knew that when we die, that's all we take with us. Oh my gosh. So yeah, beautiful energy, so pure. I'm almost wanna cry. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And it's as though you get remembered. You even get remembered by this with the people you interact. Even if you pass, go separate way, if you don't speak to those people, they remember you as someone purely loving, just loving person. Very supportive, very caring. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card, Time. And it says, you are trying too hard, give it time. Let's get some descriptions of your person, your next romantic partner. I do feel like that the next person that comes into your life, your next romantic relationship, they're going to be everything you wanted to have in a partner, everything you wanted to see, to experience, to feel, exactly what you wanted with the sun energy. Who's your next romantic partner? Pile 2, your next relationship. And the first card we've got here is music. Interesting. And you know, what did I... You guys, I feel like I maybe 3 times already I said sing your song in this reading. I don't know why, just sing your song. Maybe you or this person are somehow connected to music, to art, to creativity. Maybe you like to sing, or maybe there's just something, again, Neptunian, 12th house. 12th house and Pisces rule music, art, creativity. I feel like that's going to be the theme of your relationship. Very, almost poetic, romantic, soft. And then we've got this card Gemini. Yeah, so this person could be a Gemini or have prominent placements in Gemini, like Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Then we've got this card Art. Again, the tone of creativity. Energetic. Very much resonating with the Gemini energy. It's a very fast sign ruled by Mercury, so it will be an energetic person. I feel like there will be someone who will almost like push you out of your comfort zone, but in a very gentle way, in a very supportive way. Then we have this card Old Soul. And I feel like you are too. You both are very old souls. There's this wisdom in you. And we have this card Generosity. Yeah, wonderful to see. Because you are very generous on all levels, I feel like. And it's nice to be with someone who can reciprocate in the same amounts. So I feel like that will be the person you will be with together next. Someone very generous. I'm sorry, you guys, very giving, very supportive. And also very nurturing. We've got nurture at the back of the deck. Now, you guys, I also want to pull some tea leaf cards. And you know that they're impossible to shuffle because there are too many cards, like 200. So I'll mix them and then pull like lottery slots, like lottery cards, numbers. What are they called? Pile 2. What is your next romantic relationship going to be like? Or who is your next romantic partner? Anything you have to know about your next romantic relationship? Okay. Bear with me, guys. I want to get a few more. Okay. And the first message we have here is Mountain Road. And it says, you are on the road to success. Oh, fabulous. I feel like for some of you, you guys might be, even though you're very shy and very timid and very mellow energy I was getting from you, you are about to shine in a big way. Maybe you are in a creative field and your art is going to be acknowledged and get very famous. Maybe you're someone who is in the public eye, especially with the sun energy. Just a lot of success is ahead of you. You are getting there. The road has been tough and long, but you are almost there. You are on the road to success. Beautiful. And I feel like that's when this person will come around as well, your next partner. Then we've got this card, Wrath. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but hopefully, Wrath, Wreath. You guys, I'll show you. And it says sorrow over a loss. It could be something that you've experienced in the past. Maybe your last relationship, you had to mourn it, grieve it. You felt like you lost something special. It didn't work out, but again, you had very high hopes for it. Just this feeling of bittersweet I'm getting. Not so much negative, but bittersweet. Sweet. It was lovely. It was just something that made me really happy at some point. But now I have to put it to rest. Then we've got this card, Purse, and it says pay attention to your finances. Not very love-related messages, but I guess they are important if they're coming up for you, if they're meant to be here. Then we have this card, Egg, and it says success assured with good plans and hard work. Another confirmation of success ahead of you. Yeah, and again, positivity, stay optimistic, and also in regards to your love life, don't give up just yet. Stay positive. Continue hoping, continue believing. It's on the way. It's almost here. It's already yours. If you want it, if it's your intention, if it's something you can imagine having in the future, it's already yours. Then we've got this card, Vine. Not the drink, the plant, Vine. And it says seek out information that will help you. Interesting, the first pile got it too. To be honest, I feel like the universe will start showing the signs, like symbols and indications of where to go, almost like the right place, the right time. It will direct you to this connection, to this new relationship. So be observant, I would say, to what's happening, maybe to the people who get in touch with you. Maybe you get a call from a friend and they ask you to go with them to an art gallery, for example, or somewhere related to art, or just anything that comes out of the blue, any information, any messages, any nudges that you feel, go for it. Listen to your intuition. And then exactly the same message here, Candle, and it says you will be shown the way. Beautiful. Especially for those of you who are totally in desperation at this time with this Hanged Man, and you feel like nothing is going to change in my life, regardless whether the time passes, like in the next 10 years, I feel like it will stay as it is for now. Crazy mess that I'm in. You guys, you don't know what's coming. Don't lose your faith. You will be shown the way. And I love that there's a candle here, which is light, symbolism of light, of hope. Maybe candle magic, like candle rituals, can help you. Just choosing the candle of the color that symbolizes your wish, like for example, red or pink candle for love. Just having this little ritual, light the candle and just think of how you would love to feel in a good relationship, in a healthy relationship. You will definitely be shown some kind of, you will be nudged. I feel like the universe is going to nudge you very soon towards who you're supposed to be with. You will be helped, you will be guided, just like you're helping others and you've been guiding others on your way, I feel like. So, yes, I think this is all I have for you, pile 2. I can't breathe anymore. I wish you lots of happiness, you guys, and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this. What is this stone? I forgot the name of the stone, but let's say this pink stone. Totally forgot. Anyway, let's see what your next relationship is going to be like. What do you have to know about it? And we've got the Magician, Money, 9 of Cups, Old Woman, 3 of Pentacles, and Lover. You guys, your energy feels so powerful, so strong. You are the sailors of your sea. Like in that song, you feel so much, I don't know, like you came back to life somehow. It just feels like a regeneration. The whole revamp of your life just feels like you're born again. I don't know why. Let's start from the beginning, the past energy. I feel like in the past you've been working very hard on your finances. You guys, you've been trying to manifest something, maybe a business, or start your business, maybe some kind of project, maybe you wanted to accumulate a certain amount of money, maybe you wanted to learn about money, maybe just manifesting financial stability or freedom. I feel like that's where your main focus was. It's almost like I need to sort out my money first, and then I can go safely and in a healthy way into a possible relationship. I would feel so much better about myself if I have a certain amount of money saved, or if I have my job going well, so I'm earning enough, I'm not needing anything, I don't feel like I need support, that kind of stuff. Almost like you are creating your abundance with your own hands, with your mind. You've got all of the resources and you're doing it. I love this energy. It's just so magical. Manifestors. You guys are manifestors. Your mind is in the right place. Your heart is in the right place. You are not chaotic, and like you are not like when you can't swim, the splashes with the water. I feel like you are swimming. You are right in the current of the river. You are not lost at sea. What are the strange watery metaphors coming to my mind? It's just you are in your zone. You are in that flow. You are tapped in, turned on. All of those metaphors about manifestation, that's where you are. Very positive, like you are giving life to your intention. You're manifesting a beautiful life for yourself. That's what I want to say. That's the main message that is coming through. You are on your path to abundance, success, and happiness. And you've done all of it with your own hands, with your own mind, all by yourself. That's another important message here. What's happening now? Oh my gosh, such a positive energy. I feel like your heart chakra is very much expanding. With this Nine of Cups, I love how this woman, first of all, this is the message of a wish coming true, of finding what it is that will make you truly happy. And I love how this woman's heart space is, there are sun rays coming out of it. And I feel like that's how you feel. So emotionally fulfilled, so happy in your own skin. There's just some wisdom that you gain through life and experiences and what happened to you that nobody will ever be able to take away from you at this point. How do I explain it? It's just, it feels so wholesome. You make yourself happy. Your wisdom, your depth, the way you see it, look at life, the way you see other people, you interact with them, it's so mature. So emotionally healthy, so high vibrational. I can't even, like, you are totally in the zone of manifesting whatever it is that you want. Take opportunity of this time. Take advantage of this time. My English, sometimes it gets strange. Set goals, set intentions at this time. Whatever you think of, whatever comes to your mind, any hints, any thoughts, it's going to come to reality. It's almost like you're very ripe. You're very ripe with that manifestation energy right now. What it is, you guys, what are you doing? Tell me your secrets. Tell me your secrets, because whatever you touch, it expands now. Yeah. Knowing your worth, valuing your time, valuing yourself, knowing what it is that you deserve, having your heart in the right space, your mind in the right space, focusing on your priorities, valuing everything that is behind your shoulder, your past, your experiences, your pain, loving all of it to the T, to the smallest details, and so being so hopeful and excited for what is to come. Wonderful state you are in. I cannot explain it better. It's like talking to an old person, a very wise old person, like an old lady that has got her mansion, that has got a beautiful past behind her shoulders, like a family, kids, grandkids, the person she loves, like husband or wife, well, if it's an old man, a wife. And there is this, they look at life with so much peace and very deep perspective, and they're not attached to anything, and they know exactly what will make them happy. They know what they love. They know what is for them, and that's the kind of energy. I hope I'm making sense. Just so much wisdom is coming from you, and your heart is in a good place. Like you fulfill yourself. You generate that love. All of the love you need, you generate it within yourself, and you are bound to attract somebody who is on the same vibration as you are, who is going to be as loving, as optimistic, as bright, as warm as you are. No doubt. No doubt. Very magnetic and attractive to the right people, to people who will be good for your soul. That's where you are right now. I'm so sorry, you guys, my camera died, so I had to restart. But again, I absolutely love your energy. The state you are in right now, energetically and emotionally, I love it. I love it. I wish for everybody to feel this way. I wish for everybody to experience this goodness, this... Oh, I don't even have... I need to move on. We have to talk about your relationship, but just even being you, being near you would be like a cup of coffee at the same time. It would feel like a cup of coffee and a massage and a therapy, all at the same time, invigorating, relaxing, harmonizing influence you have on other people. I hope I'm making sense, but let's move on. This is a relationship reading, and no doubt you are attracting love into your life, and I feel like it's coming quite soon. Not only you're attracting love, but I see like many people being drawn to you, not just one. It feels like a soul tribe, a whole soul tribe is coming for you, you guys. It's either something that you've been trying to manifest, or it's coming unconsciously just by you improving how you feel on an everyday basis. You are attracting your soul tribe, the people who are good for you, the people who are nourishing for you, who are on the same wavelength, who speak the same language as you are. Just people you could build with the Three of Pentacles. And I feel like you're very likely to meet the person you're going to be very happy with through those associations, through your friend circle, through the people maybe you work with, or the people you feel comfortable with. Just, yeah, friendships, somehow friendships, maybe colleagues, maybe just the people you trust, let's say that. And through them, or while being with them, someone special will come into your life who will have so much love for you, and who will be very verbal about it, who will be just, yeah, they will let you know from the very beginning. I feel like they will let you know how they feel about you. That's a very loud plane. I'm so sorry, you guys, if it's over louder than my speaking. Yeah. And again, another confirmation. I feel like it will come quite fast, because the planes are fast and they're just, oh. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story. Yeah, you've been through it. You've been through some crazy shit. I won't even like sugarcoat it. We've got this card, Death and Rebirth, at the bottom of your deck. That's why I feel like it's almost like you've been dragged through hell, through so many difficult periods, so many difficult situations, maybe relationships that completely destroyed you, completely made you doubt your reality, doubt yourself, doubt life, and if happiness even possible for you. And through that crisis, I feel like, remember how I started your reading? I said it feels like a revamp, feels very regenerating, like you were born again. That's why. That's the energy I was picking up on. You came out you came out on top after all of it, through all of it. Almost like took took control of your life into your own hands and decided, I'm the master of my sea, I'm gonna make it happen, I'm gonna make myself happy. Such a powerful, powerful energy coming through from you. Very strong person, very strong. Let's look at your oracle cards to see more about your next relationship. Yeah, look at this. You guys, I feel like there is something for many of you that you're closing the door to. Let's say that closing up that chapter, leaving someone in the past. Where do I even start? Let's start from this card. We've got this void of course moon, and it says nothing will come out of the situation. Definitely you realize that my past is not who I am anymore. It's not working for me. I deserve more. I deserve to feel differently. I don't want to feel crappy anymore. Life is short. Life is short. And I'm not ready to sacrifice it to things that make me feel small or unappreciated or sad, or that don't allow any abundance in my life with this money and magician. Is just, I don't want all of those constricted energies. I feel like you are leaving behind something that is not working for you anymore. And you took that conscious leap of faith and decision, and it's just, it has been difficult. Because I feel like, yeah, there was some kind of story that was going in cycles. Maybe you got together with that person, then broke up, then got together again, and it's just constant. You've got this card, never-ending story. Something that was triggering you very much, but you were staying in it for the sake of growth, I feel like. Something in it was teaching you a very valuable lesson. For sure. And we also have this card, deception. It says someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Could be even both you and this person. Almost like adjusting yourself to be who you think the other person would want you to be, who you think they would stay in a relationship for, they would be interested still. And there was no genuine, like almost as though you didn't know each other, the real you. You didn't know them, they didn't know you. Such a strange energy I'm getting from this message here. And at some point I feel like you realized, I'm done with this. This is not me. I cannot be myself in this relationship. What's the point then? It's exhausting. I want this liberation, like in this 9 of Cups. I want to be free. I want to move on. I want to be myself, totally, completely, radically myself. And then we've got this card, confidence. Beautiful, yeah. I feel like you realize that you've got to take control of how you feel, of your emotional reactions, of how you express yourself in the world. Maybe you stopped shining away, maybe you started speaking your truth. And I love how this woman, she is very strange, she's very eccentric. She's got gray and pink hair and all her facial tattoos, and she's petting a horse. So, and she's completely confident, she's owning all of it, like her circumstances, the way she looks, the way she possibly expresses herself. I feel like that's you, that's what you come to. There's so much wisdom in you. And again, with her hair being so gray, and we had old woman who also has gray hair, it's almost like you've learned a lot, you've grown. Maybe in the last few years your emotional and mental growth has been equal to 10 years. Like you matured by 10 years. Not physically, of course, but internally. Such a beautiful energy, like coming back into your power. It's like, no, I want to be myself. I want to feel comfortable in my own skin and expressing myself. And then we've got this card, man holding a coin. To be honest, I feel like that's somebody you're attracting. And for many of you, I feel like you've been getting your finances in order, taking care of your money, of your job, so you could attract someone who is on the same mission, who's doing the same in their life for them, who's not wishy-washy about their money, who is not in the lack mentality, who is not struggling. Maybe used to be with people who don't have much, who are quite complacent, who don't grow, who you maybe had to be financially responsible for. Especially if you're a woman, that's a very tricky situation to be in. But I do see that you're attracting someone very mature, very dependable, very trustworthy, who's going to love you very much. It's a very loyal energy, like the King of Pentacles. It's one of the most loyal cards for me. And also the King of Pentacles symbolizes a husband for me, especially if you're a woman. So yeah, very much husband material. Let's say that. Very certain, very secure and certain person coming through. But we will get more clarifications on who, like descriptions, physique and personality, who this person is going to be. And then we've got this message, relationship patterns. It says, it takes strength to recognize the need for change. And you've got that strength. You guys, you've got that strength and you've exercised it and you realize that something must be changed here. I need to leave the situation that is not leading to anything behind. I need to get into my power. I need to generate that happiness, that love within me, inside of me. And I need to live in that state, in that vibration. That's how I will find the right people for me, my soul tribe, my soulmate, if you want. Something that is true, something that sits right with me. It's almost like you definitely realized your patterns, that deception, that why am I staying in relationships? What is it in me that they're triggering? What it is in me that are addicted to that kind of pattern or dynamic? Beautiful energy. Did we look at the bottom? Yes, we did. Let's get some more messages. And you guys, I apologize for the noise. Pechenka is eating something there. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your next relationship? And we've got this beautiful card, intuitive communication. And it says, silent whispers of the heart. Yeah, that heart chakra expansion I was getting from you. To be honest, I feel like you're already feeling the person who's about to come in. Like they're already in your energetic space. You may be dreaming of them or just even like smell. Maybe you're getting the strange smells wherever you go, like unusual. Like I shouldn't smell this here, like a cologne or just strange like smells of nature while you are indoors in an apartment, things like that. Intuitively you're picking up on something coming your way, and I feel like it's going to be a very strong spiritual connection, telepathic connection. You will both love being outdoors, spending time in nature. You won't even need to speak as much. Again, as I was saying, speaking the same language, like not being in tune with each other. Definitely intuitive communication. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card loss. It says grief, sadness, resurrection. That's what you've been through. Letting go of something, mourning it, grieving it, and then focusing on happiness, focusing on what you want ideally, what you deserve, what would make you happy, your dream. Let's get one more card about your relationship from this deck. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your next relationship? That's too much. And we've got this card healing, such a beautiful imagery. And it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Again, this connection that you're going to enter very soon is going to feel very healing, very healthy. It's going to be a match. It's going to be a match to who you are, how you feel about yourself inside of you. You're in such a good space right now. There's just such a wholesome energy, holistic energy about you. And I feel like this connection is going to be a match. to all the wisdom you have, to this beautiful, pure love you have inside of you. And I love how this man putting hands on this woman's sides, and it's like a massage imagery or healing, like Reiki. Maybe this person is in a healing profession, like a doctor. They could be a doctor, like a therapist, physician, paramedics, who take people like in emergency to the hospital, something like that. Something about healing is very strong message here. I feel like that will be the essence of your connection. And at the bottom of this deck we've got this card Surrender, and it says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That's what you're doing. I'm not doubting you guys at all. I feel like that's what you're doing. You are letting go. You have done it already almost. I feel like just nothing much left to surrender here. You are totally in a good space. Yellow colors like solar plexus chakra. I'm feeling good about myself, and I'm feeling good, like that song. Let's see who this person is going to be, your next romantic partner, part 3. Who is going to be your next romantic partner? And the first message that just flew out very naturally is deep. I love this for you guys. Spiritual person, very mature, very wise, just like you are. You will have fantastic conversations together. Very wholesome, like food for soul, being around them. That's what it will feel like. I feel like that's what you've been craving for, many of you. Deep and honest. Like with the deception card, you are done with all of the flaky, superficial, not true people and relationships and dynamics. You want depth. Yeah. Then we've got this card passion. So they're going to be, you'll have a very good chemistry together with this person. And then we have this message foreign. Interesting. To be honest, for you, I feel like for some of you it could be truly a foreign person from another country, but for the majority of you I feel like they will be just different from you somehow, just maybe different complexion. For example, if you are very blonde, they will be very dark tan skin, dark eyes, dark hair, and vice versa. Like if you are dark, they will be quite blonde and fair. Maybe they're just from a different part of your country, like you are from the south, they're from the north, and the other way, you are from the north, they're from the south. Different town, there could be also like already something not local. That's what I would summarize it as. Look at this. And then we have this card blonde. So we have indications for some of you that this will be a quite light person. Then we have music. And it's interesting that the person that is coming towards you, they're signified as this lava card, and this person is playing, it's not a guitar, it's the old ukulele, I think, ukulele, is that the right in English word? Anyway, playing the music and maybe serenading, so this person might sing for you or play a guitar, and just creative strike they've got. Then we have this card philosophy. Oh, wonderful. Goes really well with this deep card. Again, you will have amazing conversations about life, about existence, about travel, cultures. Just very deep and knowledgeable. Interesting. Very well-spoken person. That's what I'm getting from them. And then we've got this horoscope sign, Capricorn. Capricorns can be really deep. Really deep. And also I feel like they will be quite financially stable, quite successful. very ambitious. That's a very Capricornian trait, and very mature. Capricorn is the highest sign of the chart. It's our most like the oldest. They're ruled by Saturn. And then at the bottom of this deck we have this message, tough. Another Capricornian trait as well. Definitely tough and strong, and you'll be able to rely on them and depend on them in need. Now you guys, let's get some tea leaf cards, and you know that there are too many of them and impossible to shuffle, so I'll mix them and pull them like lottery slots, lottery numbers, whatever you call them. So pile 3, what do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay. And Pichinka came to talk to you guys. Just a second. Maybe this person has a dog, or they feel they will be very loyal to you, because Pichinka, I don't remember the last time she came around to say hi. So pile 3, it is you who she wants to encourage and lick. Yeah, it does feel like a very loyal connection. She needs a moment of attention, you guys, and we will continue. She's been very lonely, wandering around while I was recording, eating stuff and chewing on my furniture, which is fine by this point. Her teeth are changing and she needed a hug. That could be how your relationship would feel, just random hugs and cuddles out of the blue to make each other feel comfortable and loved. Okay, that's it. A little bit more chewing is in order. So, you guys, the first card we have here is Forest, and it says muddled, unclear thinking. That could be how you felt in your past relationships. That's what I'm feeling here with that deception, never-ending story, nothing will come out of this. That's the past, that's what you were in. Unclear thinking, not feeling like yourself, not being able to see the trees for the forest. That's exactly how I'm feeling what you were in. And then at some point you have decided, no, I don't like to feel this way. I want to take control of my life, and you took the reins of your life into your own hands. Started slowly but surely manifesting what it is that you want, especially financially, you guys. I don't know why. I am responsible for my stability, for my abundance. I will create it for myself, and then it will be nice to meet someone who is on the same emotional, on the same maturity level emotionally as I am. And then we've got this beautiful card, Lily, and it says spiritual love. Yes. Yeah, definitely spiritual strong connection. Like with this card, intuitive communication. You'll just feel each other immediately. You're like, oh, I know what you're about. I'm in tune with you, like harmonizing like musical instruments. We had music somewhere here, didn't we? Yes, we did. I don't know what it is about music, but it's strong here. Then we've got this card, Tree. And it says affairs with your family. It could be that you meet this person through your family, or maybe it's through some certain family members, like you get introduced, or it's going to be a family, like siblings again with this 3 of Pentacles, getting together with your cousins, possibly siblings. Maybe you'll be, meeting this person when you are around your extended family as well, like a family celebration of some sort. And I'm getting warmer months, like the end of spring, summer. Yeah, green trees, when the trees are green. You guys, and then we've got the month, August. I didn't see this card in my hand. I was just talking and feeling throughout the energy, and you can't make this up. So August could be important. Then we have this card, Tankard, or Tankard, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, and it says celebration, fun, enjoyment. Yeah, celebrating something, maybe a wedding of your family member, maybe a birth of a child, maybe someone's birthday, that kind of thing, around the people who you love, and the people that love you. And then we got this card Ear, and it says good news. So you should be aware, like on the lookout for good news coming in. Maybe like an invitation to a wedding or to a celebration of some sort, to a holiday with your family, whatever it is. Coming in quite soon, I feel like. And then we've got 4-leaf clover, and it says great good fortune. Beautiful. I feel like it relates to your own life, like your finances and success in life, as well as this relationship. It's going to be very abundant, very prosperous, fertile, like growing and expanding. It will feel very healthy and soothing, like you won a lottery, like you found a 4-leaf clover. You will feel very lucky when you meet this person, and the same goes for them. Just feeling lucky, grateful, and very, very much in love. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed. It has answered some of your questions, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.